Hello water signs, how you all doing? I'm here to do your mid-month reading for February. We're going to take a look into the last 2 weeks of Feb and see what's going on. We're going to see what kind of energies are around you guys and see if we can get you some insight and guidance on what's going on. Please remember this is a general reading, so it will not be able to apply to all of you, but I'll do my best to read as many variables as I can. And if it doesn't resonate with you, please discard it. It was not meant for you. You may want to check out the other videos if you have any of the other signs in your chart, because this video is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have any of those water signs in your chart, then this reading could be for you. If it does resonate with you, then please share the love and like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And comment, please. Let me know in the comments below. And if you guys need your own tarot reading, you know you can get those from me. All that information is in the description below. So without further ado, let's get right into your reading. All right, we are going to take a look and ask the sacred geometry cards, and we have it. Right out of the gates. Well, water signs, you have some fertility coming into your life the last 2 weeks of February. Woo! Well, let's read it first. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Ooh, so what is gestating inside my water signs for the last 2 weeks of Feb? That is a beautiful card to come through. I love that. So very fertile energy, perhaps you've been planting some seeds in some very fertile soils, water signs. We're going to find out what's going on with that. Okay, so we're going to ask the Working the Light Oracle. And too many cards here. Working the Light, what messages would you like to leave? We got one here. Wow, love it. You got The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul, tribe. Wow, what an awesome card to get right beside fertility. It's all coming together. And again, this is speaking to you guys are so intuitive because you've got the water signs. That's your thing. A little bit easier for you guys to tap into. Soul tribe coming in. It's like, ooh, things are just really starting to, there's a web you've been weaving, and you're kind of like, the web though isn't about things getting stuck in your web. It's almost like things being magnetized towards your web. So let's, and that could be your soul tribe coming in, as well as beautiful ideas, creativity. Okay, you guys got this one. Air signs got this as well. Starseed, what lights you up? Okay, so I gotta say it, guys, if you, this week I am releasing my Waves of Light conference talk, and it's all about this. It's all about what lights you up. It's about navigating the map of your soul's journey. And I talk about this in the talk. So I'm going to say you guys may want to check that out when I'm going to probably release it right after I release these videos. So what lights you up? It's all coming together. Wow, there is so much fun energy here. Like, this is a very, like, I'm already like getting this vibe of, ooh, like it's almost like you guys are like going like this, and like there's just so much goodness and excitement and creativity, and like you've been working on some stuff and it's all starting to come together and you can see it. It's sparking some intuitive connection for you, like it's opening you up. You're starting to connect with your star family is what I'm getting. Wow, like beautiful. Fertile last 2 weeks of Feb for you guys. All right. We got the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So, you know, you guys get the 10 of Swords a lot, but I know it's come up released in that. And then you have this beautiful new beginning of passion and creation. And this like really speaks to the fertility card. Like it really does. Some of you might be like trying to have a baby and it might actually happen. Because this is a very fertile card, the Ace of Wands. This idea of creative and passion and courage and just like this idea of being open to the potential of more for you, it's really sparking into a new beginning for you for the last 2 weeks of February. Like something's coming through. It's this blessing. There's a beautiful blessing here that's coming through for you in the last 2 weeks of Feb. And it's because you did a lot of work through this burdenous cycle of the mind. Like you've released a lot of the doubts and the mental blocks that were kind of getting in the way of this, and you let them go. And because you've let them go, this new passion, this Ace of Wands, is able to come in. So let's find out what else is in store here. What other messages do you have for my Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio? Way too many cards. Okay. What other messages do you have? Wow. Okay. These two tried to come out in the last time, but they came out just a couple this time. So they definitely want to come out. So you have this 5 of Swords. So you've had some sort of conflict. It could be around communication. An argument. It could just be within yourself. Okay, like some sort of mental blocks again that were like this doubt, and it's released it. And because you've released it, oh, look at the energy behind it. King of Swords. King of Swords. So you are really in your power the last 2 weeks of February. You are making decisions. You are like clear cutting through. The King of Swords knows how to make a very concise and precise decision. You are using your logic that you've gained, not just because this is a king, it's a logic that you've gained over time and experience, and you've really brought it into this now. And you're applying it to this new creative and more joyful time in your life. Like you are, my water signs, actually using your masculine and feminine energy quite well the last 2 weeks of February. And that is very nice to see. I love to see that. So let's see what else. Oh my gosh. Oh, all right. We have the Fool card that just fell out. So again, this speaks of another beginning. You are embarking on something brand new, and you are finally ready to take the risk. You maybe weren't ready to take the risk, and now you are. Or you are like, this is like you've taken that leap of faith, and you're taking that leap of faith and using a lot of your wisdom to back it up. Okay, so you kind of like weighed out some of the pros and cons of the risks and the rewards, you know, kind of thing. And you've decided to go for it. You've decided to go for it, water signs. Beautiful. Wow. So, and then you have this 5 of Wands, but it's in reverse. So like all these like troublesome cards are all coming up in reverse, which is great. So they're all being released. So this, because you are going on this, you've decided to go for it. You basically decided to go for it. Your external environment, any conflicts around that is actually going to get released because you've decided to release the inner conflict. Okay, and here, and now that can show up in your external world as well, which is really, really cool. What other messages do you have for water signs? we got the Hangman. So, interesting. The Hangman, there is going to be more illumination coming in for you. So you're starting. This is a great new journey for you, and as it's all coming together. But as it says, intuitive hits, and your intuitive hits are going to come from some reflection time. So just kind of hanging out, letting go, also hanging out, knowing you're supported. I want to say. And that is going to be something that you want to bring into the last 2 weeks of February. So when you feel guided to go inward, please do that and allow yourself to just kind of reflect on some things. I think also the reflection is for you to anchor in what you're doing, because you're making some big changes the last 2 weeks of Feb. Like, these are changes that are going to have long-lasting effects on not just what you're doing, but on how you approach a lot more in your life down the road, is what they just told me. So take the time to anchor that in through reflection and really take stock of that. Okay, what other messages do you have for water signs? Ooh. Oh, water signs. You got the Queen of Swords. And you've got a King of Swords. So this, I'm going to say it because I would be remiss if I didn't. For some of you out there, there is a divine coupling happening here. And this fertility could be the birth of some beautiful new relationship. It could be the birth of something. If like that's what you're trying to do, if you're looking for a child, that could be happening. But for some of you who are watching, this has to do with relationship, because when you have the Queen and the King of a certain element coming up. So you've got the swords here, the air energy. It's either that or, okay, for those of you who aren't in relationship, because I said it in the beginning, there is some beautiful union of your masculine and feminine energies happening here. And I'm seeing that with these two cards coming up. So you guys are really getting it these last 2 weeks. Like, you guys are really getting it. So either you are just having this beautiful harmonization of your masculine and feminine energies to allow for this new creation, this new beginning coming through, that is just going to be changing the whole landscape of what you're doing. Or for some of you, this is a relationship. And it's a beautiful relationship if it is, because there's a lot of passion, but there's also a lot of clarity. And it's just this whole new journey coming in. And because the starseed card is here, you guys could be fellow star family, like starseeds, meaning like this could be the relationship of two starseeds coming together. Okay. Then we have, okay, so we had the Two of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Cups behind it. So hold on a second. Let me just tune into this energy for a second. Okay. So with the Two of Wands in reverse, it's about making that choice in the past. So the Two of Wands in reverse, so you finally made your choice, obviously, because you've got this new beginning coming in, okay? It's all coming together. And because you finally made that choice, you now have options. And I'm really not picking up any sort of confusion here. I think what's happening here is that you've opened up so much. Sorry, my whole right ear just like, whoa. So, okay, that was strong. It was like the music just stopped. That was really weird. So I'm really feeling that, okay, you're going to be able to reflect on a lot of different choices here. The doors of possibilities have really opened up for you now because of this. Now let's just pull one more card. What last card do you want to give water signs here? Yeah, water signs, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Well, well, well. What a fantastic reading. This is exciting times. Exciting for you. Everything is turning in your favor now. You have made a choice. You and it has sparked this new passionate beginning, and you are becoming a magnet. You have created you have laid a lot of fertile groundwork for you to birth these this new beginning. For some of you, it is a relationship that is very divine. I have to say, I feel it's divine and it's destined. And it could be something to do with star family. For others of you who this isn't a relationship, it's about you using your masculine and feminine energies in the most divine way. Like you're figuring it out. You're really seeing how the potential of when you can bring those energies together, the manifestation possibilities are endless. And I'm getting chills on my legs as I'm saying this to you. Everything is coming together. Pay attention to your intuitive hits when you need to go into this hanging man, into this transition phase where you need to kind of go within, get the illumination that you need. Know that it's going to be coming from your higher self, your guides, your star family, all of that. And something's going to be opening up here with a lot of different, you're going to have a lot of new options presented to yourself, a lot of possibilities, and you get to choose. And I don't feel like any which one is going to be wrong. Like I feel like you're going to know. And in some ways, these possibilities are being magnetized towards you because of the energy that you're putting out. You're putting out this beautiful frequency of fertility. And like, who doesn't want to be planted in fertile soil, right? Like that's what I feel like. So let's go into my moonology deck here and just kind of get last two messages for our water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What would you like them to know? The Great Gathering. I'm feeling like that great gathering is all about, like, you are just gathering all of it together. Like you're so much. It's like your energy is, you're gathering, like I'm feeling like this magnetic force right now going through me. And that is you, water signs. That is you. Okay. What message would you like to? We have one here. You have a win-win outcome is forecast. I mean, if we didn't already know that. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Win-win outcome is forecast. Wow, another confirmation that this is just a powerful last 2 weeks of February for you guys. You got nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. And I'm just kind of like looking at these waters and, you know, like this is you, like there's so much water here. And I feel like you can mold anything you want right now. Like everything is so malleable to you, is what I'm feeling. And like, because you're in these initial stages, take advantage of the initial stages of anything is possible, and you can really work with the energies. Like, yeah, you can, things are very malleable. You can mold things right now. Like you can shape anything you want is what I'm getting. So this is a very great powerful time for you all. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is just like a fantastic reading for you guys. I hope it resonates with many of you. And if it didn't, you know what to do. Discard it and throw it out. It is not for you. Do not make it fit. You may want to check out, if you have signs in your chart, check out the other videos. There might be some messages in there for you. And don't forget to like the video if this one really resonated with you. And of course, if you do need your own reading, please hit me up either through the website or through my email, and I will set something up for you. And that is all, water signs. I love you all. Until then, have a wonderful month of February, and I'll be back with you all very soon.